Blub blub everyone, welcome back to Distant Worlds 2 with this Ice Cube Kitties. I just looked into research and pushed something around, and we're definitely going into some quick researches soon for troops, because I think I always disregard these and they could really help us right now. It's fine. That's amazing. Yeah, definitely want those. Let me just look into some things here. We are building a lot of stuff where we shouldn't build it. Where is that? Is that up in the north? Yeah, okay. So we can't build it there. Yes, yes. Definitely yes. Just want to get through and get all the stuff that we really need here. Definitely. We always need Caslon. More Caslon equals more range and better support for with our fleets. We need staging grounds, that's for sure. And Caslon helps a frick ton to do this. It's probably not worth getting the 10% stuff, but you know, that thing can power itself then. That station. Shield-wise and stuff. I'd really like to get rid of the humans as well. To get closer to here, to the big baddie. Because look at how they spread, and they keep me from getting up there. But I don't think we can take the humans just because they have defensive pacts like crazy. I mean, it's good because that's their goal, actually. And they hate us. They hate us with a burning passion. Friendship with our enemies. I don't know who that is. I mean, it's everyone, literally. Doesn't make any sense. Apparently we are friends with pirates. I don't want to be friends with pirates. Well, maybe with these guys. But actually, why are we friends with them? We appreciate your cleverness. Well, that is a nice bonus that we got through the one event in the beginning. We have given them gifts. We have honored the protection agreement for some reason. And we have honored the non-aggression pact, which we can just get rid of. And they got rid of it for some reason. Okay, that's fine. Then we just murder them. Shouldn't there be something under threats then with pirates? Bases? Isn't there something with no, pirates wasn't the other one. Here. And we could just see pirate targets. Take it. I don't care. Just get rid of this stuff. I don't want to deal with stupid pirates anymore. They are completely out of pace with us now. Yeah, I want this one. I want the Galactic Mining Center. Which we may be able to put in. Better assault pods would also be good. Where's the Galactic Mining Center? Probably under mining? Accelerated construction. Yeah, we don't have the better one though. This one is fine. We can build this. Maybe we can get there. Maybe we can get to the better construction. Need to finish something first. Fleet countermeasures is something I want. We do have the stealth. V2 tech right now. Mega park tourism. Really good. I mean, it destroys the mining rate, but it raises colony happiness by 40%. And another 10% development, which is another 10% happiness, I think. And gives tourist income like crazy. It's pretty good, this thing. Takes a year, though. It's not in the cards. Superior command would be great. Where's the mining stuff? Are we that bad at mining? Yes, we are. Yeah, we are. Where's the mining? I have no idea. Deep space arrays would be nice for sure, but it's so sad that the Xenox don't have better sensor tech now. Where is mining? Oh, up here, yeah. So we need this first. Definitely want them both, yeah. Accelerated construction as well. On a front base. Yes, build a spaceport. On some of the better planets, like this one maybe. We could get that. For better construction. Another base was destroyed. I hate when that happens. It's a Hexadorium base, that is important. Oh god, and it's back here? It's behind the humans? Oh god. Why do we have bases there? How can we reach that? They are flying through the nebulas, it's also interesting. Why is that shorter, to be honest? I wouldn't think so. How's our main world doing? A massive kitty litter. Look at how gigantic these are. I love it. Do you really have all the facilities? No, good. I want the planetary defense station here. More defensive bases? No. Okay. For now, that's fine. What do you want? Yes, please. More Emerald Crystal. I really know these resources by now. That's really nice. So, if you could get rid of these women. These were already taken. And... oh yeah, by us. Okay, that was the one we invaded. No. Completed and completed. Territory map, who cares? Still territory map, who cares? So they only have these three. I thought we had taken this one as well, but maybe I was just crazy. But I want this one. Or maybe they took it back and I didn't see it? No adequate troop strength. That is ridiculous. That can't be. Guys, come on. Don't be that stupid. There, invasion fleets. This one is enough. This one is enough. They're trying to retrofit though. Okay, let them do that. Now, what are we doing? We're still harassing the main planet and keeping that kinda blockaded. Well, only kinda. Let's blockade this, please. 19 ships. We're missing one. I actually don't want you. Go away. And go away from the fleet. That's better. More boarded and captured. They actually should never enlist these ships. Never. Captured ships should always be just destroyed for credits or for tech. We're trying to repair. Which will probably not help you because we have a destroyer who tried to murder you and has failed miserably. Well, for now we just have to wait. Okay, we have 6 of these. That's pretty good, I think. Our ancient home system. Why does that come now? But that's amazing, I think. That's the flux drive. This world was once a thriving research center for the Agdarian. Why is that our ancient home system then? Having this world and the remnants of its facilities in our possession will surely improve our own research efforts. So, Kai, that should be Ekdar then. But why is that what? Okay, this is the Agdarian homeworld then. Interesting. And it has the +10 to all research. But why did it say our ancient home? That's not true. It's not our ancient home. It's the ancient home of the Agdarians. Oh, it has such good planets in here. We need to get closer. We need to colonize this before anyone else can. Because the 10% to all research is rather good. Rather good. I wish I could press a button and toggle these things. I mean, I probably can. Maybe... Wait. When I'm thinking about this, I may be able to. It just needs to be set, probably. Toggle badges. Badges. It's not alphabetically. Why would it be? F10. Huh, that's bad. Troops, fleets, Shift F11. It's also bad. Sad. There is no toggle for that, as far as I can see, at least. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. Because I think there should be one. It saved my zoom to galaxy level. Message log. This is a useless button. I cannot press this because it doesn't exist on my keyboard, sadly. Economy. Policy settings with P is good. Good to know. Yeah, I can't see it. Spice would also be good to set this to something. Because that's something you want to look at a lot. Mining locations F7, that's also good. New mining location Shift F7 is also amazing. Construction ships, that is not that important, I think. No, I can't see it. Makes me sad. I would have thought it would say it in the tooltip anyway, if I could. But apparently I can't. Okay, that's a good one. K and Shift K. Research station O. Mining station I. I try to remember these and use them. So we're finally through Unified Thrust. That's good. Took a lot of time there. But that can also be extremely useful now. And it's a straight upgrade. So if I look at any of the ships, just to make sure, edit, V3, instant upgrade. I love it. I heard some complaints about that, mainly from Arumba and some of his chat, about them being straight upgrades and some need to be refitted. And in his opinion, everything should be refitted. More maps, okay. But I don't think so. I think it does make sense. It's annoying sometimes, yes, to need to, not refitted, retrofit. To the need to retrofit stuff, and some things don't need to be retrofitted, and then they change size in between. I think the best example would be, God, the lag. Hyperdrives. Look at these hyperdrives here, the first three. So the early warp field experiments, size 20. Then it goes to size 15. Then it goes to size 18. Which is quite annoying, this +3 there. Still 18. Still 18. And then it goes down to 16 again. And then it stays 16. So that's quite annoying. But with a thought about immersion, it does make some sense. You know? That this one is that big. Totally fine. Totally makes sense because, you know, we don't know how to build these. It's just the first prototype in a way, and it's really inefficient and really bad, and we just need to make this quite big. Then we learn stuff about this and try to make it better, you know? And try to optimize the design, and we save some room, we get it to get better output. And then we theorize about better ways of doing this, you know? And suddenly, because it is so much more efficient and so much better in what it does, it suddenly needs a little bit more room than before. And I think that does make some sense. It is quite annoying, yes. Even more so in such a game, and it would be nicer if it would just be a linear going down in size, but... Use diplomacy relations view instead? For what? And welcome Ishram. I don't know what you mean. Okay, we got some better damage control, which is great. Diplomacy relations view. Which will lag like crazy. So this is worse, by far. It's way worse than the badges. Look at this. Look at how my FPS is now. Which is not great, but it's still better than when I do this. This is hell. That's 2 FPS or something, and it feels like, at least. So this is way smoother still. I don't think the diplomatic relation is better. And it's just because every system has a marker, which is superfluous in my opinion. It should, you know, the diplomacy relations, of course. Turn off location badge. Where? Isn't really that much better, actually. I would like to turn these things off. I think these are the problem. Not necessarily these. Yeah, but now it... Maybe it loaded some stuff in and now it's way better. I don't know. I still don't find this really good. Of course I could get rid of the nebulas, but that doesn't do much, I think. The vectors are good. I want to see what my military ships do. And see their stuff as well, if we can see it. I mean, yes, it could be better. I mean, I think you're right, but I still would like to get rid of these. Give me an option to toggle these off. Because I know what systems they own. I mean, there is a big border around it. I know what, you know, what they have. I don't need to have an extra thing there, which takes FPS from me. Maybe this is better, I don't know. It does give less information, though. I'd rather have a toggle for the normal badges without this. I'd rather have a toggle for these. Hey, Aveabu. I have no idea how to pronounce your name, but hello, welcome. And suddenly the game tries to die. A colossal quake on our planet? That's not cool. You don't have been terraformed yet. I don't need a defensive base here. But I may want a terraforming installation. Takes a lot of credits, but it is worth it. It's only 5% improvement, though. It does save money later, when we go to the 10%. And it gives us more quality, which means more money. And I think that also means quality is population, right? Quality, it's size times 1.34 quality is the population. I thought as much before, by the way, and yes, I think we saw this formula last time, but 5676 times 1.34 doesn't... No, it's not correct. It says 68, but it's 76. It's 7.6 billion. I don't know. Oh, was it with development in there as well? Let me just look at this. Colony... Something colony it was. Approval and growth. Yada yada yada. By 2 factors. Suitability. Higher suitability increases max pop, and size of world. Larger worlds allow for higher maximum. Okay, so that's wrong. So the quality was something else. In a very straight formula, but yeah, so it is suitability. So Mortal and 39. So if we get the quality up, the suitability will go up because of the stupid formula that is never mentioned unless you look in the Galactopedia. And that means also we have more population. So it's worth it. I mean, I would assume that, you know, if you terraform a planet, people could live there. More people could live there, but it doesn't really say that in that way. Pronounce it any way you like. Well, that's nice. How's Distant Worlds 2, by the way? I really enjoy this. I played this for over 60 hours now since release. Almost every stream I do is at the moment Distant Worlds. Hyperdenai is really good. So I enjoy this a lot. It is quite different to games like Stellaris or GalCif for sure. I mean, there's no question there, I think. I'm a huge fan of Stellaris, but I think this game is better. I think I like it better, at least. It's not better in polishment, you know. This definitely needs a lot more polishment, but it's version 1.0, or actually 1.0, 1.0.2.8 is it at the moment. But they're working on it, and Stellaris in 1.0 was crap, actually. It's a really, really bad game in 1.0. And if you give these guys time, I think they're gonna improve that a lot. I hope, at least. That's my hope. Myself, I'm quite a big X4 fan, and kind of deciding between Distant Worlds 2 or Stellaris oh, you mean 4X fan? Or Stellaris expansions? I mean, Distant Worlds 2 will come out with, as far as I know, please don't drag me to court for this. Large stuff, by the way, they're very good. But Stellaris, Distant Worlds 2 will have some free DLC coming out, or well, free big patches of stuff. So maybe that's the better investment right now, I don't know. You have to decide it for yourself for sure, but... and I will probably get the Stellaris expansion, the Overlord expansion, because that is actually one I was looking out for a long time, because I like to play with vassals and stuff, and I'm interested in what they do there. Oh, X4 Foundations, you did mean that. Okay, I always assume just, you know, the more known genre of 4X instead of X4 Foundations. Yeah, I like that one as well. X4 Foundations is fun. I liked all the X games so far. I played them all. Apart from Albion Prelude, actually. But I also tried Rebirth and it was horrible. Just horrible. Don't like our income right now. We need to get some colonies into... Yeah, look at this. This colony is doing very badly for a long time now. Let's get rid of the Securan girls. Sorry to say that, but this is not your planet, so you shouldn't be here. Not a good planet for you. My gals. But yeah, these need to grow a little bit more. This is just bad. Their growth is not good. And why is that? Don't we have the money? No, we don't have the money right now. I could go to 60% here. 65? That's not good for my research, and research is more important to me. So let's stay at 60 for now. We need more money. I mean, in theory, putting more money into growth would give me more growth, but also putting more into research is just important. And we lost a lot of research because I went into debt in the first war like crazy. That wasn't great. Yeah, for me it's more like Stellaris got so many DLC, but that's quite understandable, yeah. I mean, I have them all so far, so that's not a big investment for me now. Since I'm with Stellaris from 1.0. And just got them all. Because if you stay with it and just buy a DLC when it comes out, it's not that much of an investment. And quite better manageable than $300 in the end when the development is over and they go on to another game. But yeah, I understand that completely. I did play some X4 last week. So if you're interested in that, the VOD is still there. I'm still I still don't know if I should record this for YouTube though. At the moment, probably not, but I'm not sure. 11 carriers, are you insane? I mean, fine. We do need some ships. Oh, I don't like that you got this. Yeah, the Agdarians, I mean, they are very research heavy, so no surprise there. That is a frozen world. Ancient ruined Agdarian shipyard. On a frozen ice moon. It's actually my world, not yours. And it's really bad in quality, so no one will be able to get that. Enemy spy captured. That's always a good thing. We have an admiral. You're not that good. I could sell you, though. Another admiral. You are quite a bit better. I think I want to recruit you. Oh, that's a lot of money. Wow. You could be fine. You also, and you suck. I could also sell you. So Zekan Jandirosk and Goran Makata. Well, let's talk to these people and see if we can get some mining stations out of them. Because we have so much war score, it doesn't really matter. Oh god, I hate that this screen is so bad right now. No, not offer treaties. I want a deal. So, I get all your stuff. You have a colony on Prauka, really? Huh. And then I give you... I think Jandirosk and Goran. And you don't want that deal yet. Yeah, you get 20k as well, it's fine. Just want your mining stations. So I don't have to destroy them all because I have war scores coming out of my sweet patootie. Yep, thank you. That will ruin you. Foreign scientist recovered. Well, that's great. Treasure recovered. Good trade deal, I think. That's a lot of mining stations. Look at that. We even flipped some system because of it. That's pretty nice. Ruined fortress. Ooh. Weapons research. Already building a research station. That's fine. There's nothing else to gain. Foreign pirate leader. Not that it matters to us. Yeah, where's the... Oh, we don't have him in prison as of now. Another base got destroyed, but that's a useless base, so who cares? Stupid Xenox destroying my bases again, I think. I have most CK2 and EU4 DLCs, but I never really played that much Stellaris because when I played it, it was quite well. Really? I found it through the whole development so far. I found it really interesting and really good. But I think this game just has me poached right now. Construction ship fuel range. Yeah, because that is on the freaking other side of the darn galaxy, guys. Come on. How are we doing with that, though? They have 808 systems. We have 808 systems. Strange. More carriers and cruisers. Fine. Oh, wait. Cruisers. That's a good thing. Don't we have the better cruisers now? No, improved cruisers are coming. 106 days. That's 87 days. That's only 80 days. This will be a game changer, though. That's a really good thing. We probably have to go through all the ships now. Ugh, and all the stations. Do you miss the old FTL systems? No, I know. I really hated them. I stopped playing that game because of it. Very happy that Distant Worlds 2 was released. If Ishram try it with the hyperspace thing, it's way better. In my opinion, Stellaris had a big problem with these drives, and it's way better now. In my opinion, I hated them. I found the wormhole generator very interesting, and it was by far the best one. But that the enemy could ignore your borders and everything, literally everything, from the other end of the galaxy with the stupid warp drive bullshit was just horrible, in my opinion. Absolutely horrible. And I'm so happy that that's not the case anymore. Oh, they will hate me if I do that, so no. And I was skeptic at first, a little bit. Because they could have messed that up quite hard. But in my opinion, they didn't mess it up a single bit. It's really good, and it made stations so much more valuable. It was ridiculous. It's also in our friend's territory. So no, not gonna go there. Unless the AI asks me, it's fine. But I really enjoyed the change, and I think it changed the game in a way that made it way more interesting, that made gateways very important later on to just get everywhere quickly, you know? It made it very strategically where you place them. It took a lot of resources and time to do so. Just great. I think that Stellaris got about 80% better just because of that one change, in my opinion. And I know a lot of people didn't like it. But the other drives are not gone in a way, you know? Not totally, at least. And I do like that. I do like what they did with this. It's way more strategic. How is Admiral Erebus, by the way? Let's look at that. Yeah, that's a good idea. First, the dude, our leader, is doing quite well. I don't like the population growth and happiness malice. That sucks, but the rest is amazing. Really amazing. We have a few ambassadors that we train to be great at espionage. We should put them somewhere else, I think, now. No, Erebus. There you are. You're doing quite well. I mean, you're drunk, but otherwise, you're really good. Better hyperjump speed and stuff. You're still waiting on our main planet, which is actually good because we have... I don't like addicts, actually, but okay. We do have someone who is... Oh, creative is new. Critical research success or failure. That's interesting. It's a good scientist. We have a spy on our planet, I think. Yes, counterintelligence with inspiring presence, which is really, really good. So it's okay if you stay there. I won't lie to you. I have no idea what a spaceship is. Admiral of the Fleet, Erebus. Yeah, I mean it's fine. You're a armchair general. It's okay. We still pay you. We still think you're great. 10 million points, not billion. It's not everything is billion here. So we have 10 million points in this war because we captured like crazy and we got a few colonies. 2 colonies so far. I want this one, and I do want this one. I actually want all of them. There's no reason why we should get out of this war at the moment. Actually, even if we do that, we could just declare war again, because there is no cooldown in this game. Again, something I don't really like. I would like a more war system like in EU4. And I would like that in Stellaris as well. I hate how wars are done in there. Sir, critical damage to one of our ship's reactor has caused a meltdown. Oh no, oh hooray. Is that good? I love it. That's really nice. Erebus, I like you. That's so horrendous. It can only be us, yeah. Have never liked star lanes, like open space travel, but... Yeah, I know why, but the problem is... it's less strategic. There are no choke points. That's why it's less strategic. And... you cannot really enforce borders this way. And what I had in the first... Thank you for following, Ariabu. Or Abu? I don't know. It's just I'm still deciding. But the first game I played in Stellaris, I played a campaign on my German YouTube channel. And damn, that went so horribly wrong. And that was because the AI was quite aggressive against me. I had no idea what I'm doing, of course. And some stupid empire on the other side of the galaxy declared war on me with their whole alliance. And I had 5 empires against me, and I was just in the middle, crammed into some other very strong opponents that I was trying to war to get something, to get stronger, you know. And what they did is they amassed their whole fleet and they just warped right to my capital and killed me. Just done. They just warped right through everything. Didn't care that I had other planets and stuff. Nope, just right to my capital, killed the capital, done. And I had no chance of doing anything because they had the bigger numbers. And that's also something I don't like about Stellaris and like very much about this game. This game is not that much about numbers. Not in the way Stellaris is. In Stellaris you have 1 or 2 big fleets for most of the game, and that's about it. And here you have raiding fleets, you have invasion fleets, you have normal attack fleets and stuff, and they have the different roles, and they try to kill the economy of the opponent and stuff. And that's so much more fun in my opinion. And you don't have to micromanage them all the time, which is also fun in my opinion. I don't like managing, but I was looking at the cruisers right now. Yeah, what's the cruiser we want? We have no light cruisers, the normal cruiser. Give me cruisers. There you are. So we have the long range cruiser. 7 engines, 9 defense, 4 and 3 weapons, sensors. The fast cruiser, okay, gets a weapon. And still has 7 engines, interesting. So it's the same thing, just with another weapon. Interesting that that is a long range cruiser. Gets more ship speed. No, that's a fast cruiser. Shield recharge rate, the long range cruiser. Okay, you gain a weapon and lose a sensor. And the bonus changes from recharge to ship speed. The command cruiser doesn't get any bonuses at all. 4 weapons, 6 engines, and another sensor. So it's the same as the fast cruiser, just with another sensor and no bonus. And it loses an engine. Interesting. And then we have the cruiser, because of course we do. Gets another large weapon slot. And loses the sensor again. I would say the cruiser is our thing. I don't know if I want to use the large slot. I don't care that much about the sensor. Well, if that's the case, I'm not gonna use all the engine base anyway with the fast cruiser, so that doesn't really matter to me. Maybe it's the long range then. Maybe I don't even need that much weapon, that many weapons. And just want more sensors to get fleet stuff, you know, that the cruiser helps with. And better recharge rate, I mean, for us, 5% is amazing because we're already getting 7 recharge. Erebus is drunk, that bad will be our admiral. That's what I hate about EU4 combat, just stacking stacks. Yeah, that's also something I don't really like. That's why I like Hoi 4 way more than EU4. Because, just, you know, it's more like this game. You don't control every freaking unit, which I don't really care about, I never did. And you don't control stacks, you control a front line, you know? And that's way more interesting to me in some way. And that's what this game captures in a way, because you don't control one big giant fleet that is a death ball and has to go from one side of your empire to the other. You control literally an empire, you know, with different fleets that are controlled by their respective captains or whatever, and just do their missions, you know, and you give them a mission and they do it. And that's what I find way more interesting than just micromanaging fleets like in StarCraft, which is just annoying to me. Do we have a heavy cruiser for raiding? No, we don't raid with cruisers. We only raid with destroyers. Frigates and destroyers is the usual raiding fleet, and I don't use cruisers for that right now. I could, but then I want the fast cruiser, actually, because that thing is quite heavy. And I would want more engines. I could put a cruiser in there, yes. And I would need to give it stealth, then. Because at the moment, every raiding ship I use, which is the frigates and the destroyers, have stealth. And the cruiser would need that as well. CK3 combat is my favorite. I mean, I like CK3. And I like how they changed the combat, but... is it my favorite? I don't know. I really enjoy CK3. I even did some achievement runs on my current YouTube, guys. On my English YouTube, if you wanna look into that. Might be quite interesting. It was a lot of fun. Quite hard for some of them. My god. But from what I've seen from videos, Distant Worlds gameplay is quite unique. Yes, it is. And I enjoy that because of it a lot. I mean, we could try to put those in our fleets as well, in our raiding fleets. Let's just see what we can do here if I put a stealth in there. It doesn't have any sensors right now. That's not gonna cut it, guys. Don't want the tractor beams, don't want the ion cannons. Don't really need the atomic devastator then. But I actually do. But that is not good for a raiding fleet, and I cannot get two kinds of cruisers in here, sadly. That is where they need to get a better, get more roles that you can use. And update the fleet thing. Because at the moment that is quite crappy, sadly. But as I've heard, they put the fleet manager in at the last moment before the release. So that would explain that. Wow, we're just cutting here. And... energy overuse 0.1. Interesting. That's quite good here. It's interesting how they do this. A lot of interceptor missiles, though. I mean, interceptor missiles don't care about the degrees, which is good. So that's a big plus for these interceptors. That could be fine. That's a Starbeam M and a Hive missile battery M, which doesn't need to be there. This is empty for now. And this is the Devastator. I don't think we can make this work, guys. I don't think so. And we would need stealth, and I don't really like to put the Devastator in here, but we need cruisers with Devastators because we want them for bombing. Because cruisers are quite prevalent in our fleets, I think. Then would make an interesting idea to add a cruiser for either raiding, counter-raiding, or fast reaction fleets. Yeah, but it's not that fast. I mean, this one is kind of fast, and we could go for more speed. Let's see how good we can make this. Quite good. This one is faster than anything, actually. And the problem is, could we ever make this? No, you need another 70. I mean, yes, when I get rid of the cloak, we may be able to do this. So not for raiding, but this is a fast reaction thing. And I could just make defense fleets full of cruisers. Would probably be interesting. But is that really what we need? It would be quite potent as well. And these things are... well, they're not really quicker than... This one wouldn't be quicker than our escorts. Because the problem is, the ship speed bonus is not measured in here. In the sprint one. Sprint or cruise, it doesn't matter. It's not in there, sadly. I wish it would be. And then we could check our... where is it? Our pirate patrol. Look into here. And see the 125 sprint. It's almost as good as an escort. But the escort gets another 30% on top of that. So actually our escort is about... 160, 70 or something. Just in gross terms. So we couldn't even get here. And this is the fast response, actually. Or maybe the frigates are. What are the frigates? And this is not even the fast frigate here. And we are at 97 with 15% extra. So that's another... that's probably about 100 and... yeah, about 107. About as fast as the cruiser. So I think this is better for response. to be honest. And we don't even use all the engines, so I did because this is just a fleet frigate. This is not a fast frigate. I don't use them for quick response, even though they're defense fleets, and they, in my opinion, they don't need to be that much responsive, that responsive at the moment. I use them for stealth now. I built them, the destroyers and the Kitties, for stealth, so they can raid more effectively, because they will encounter less response. And that means we probably don't really need the cruisers, because if nothing is responding to them, they are already way more than strong enough to kill any mining stations or research or whatever. Even defense stations they could probably kill on their own. With just 7 ships, or whatever it is. No, it's 5 ships. Wait. So we would probably not even need a cruiser in there, to be honest. And it's good to keep these smaller, in my opinion. Because they should just annoy the enemy. They should destroy their economy and stuff. So I don't really think we need a cruiser in here. What we should do, though, is put them, and I probably didn't do that when I made them, into very tight formation. Yeah, this is normal. Because very tight formation is always better. I have never found a single situation where this wasn't better. And I wish I could make this the default, but I can't. Because game doesn't let me. Still don't know what the attack stances really do. How they change their behavior. I can just guess and use my best guess for that. Oh, I hate when that happens. Go away. No, I don't need this. I want to go to attack fleets because there is an attack fleet that is also not that very tight. Yeah, this one. Just fill them up. There we are. And what else do we need? Invasion fleets? Invasion fleets should be very tight as well. There we are. Okay. Defense. Should we look at this? Yeah. Okay. We don't even have that many defense fleets, you know. We could put a cruiser in there. Is there one in here? No, it should. Yeah, there is even a cruiser here. So we could keep that in mind. A few frigates, a few destroyers, and a cruiser for defense fleets. So we could design them for attack and defense fleets to keep that in mind. That would maybe be a thing. But from what I've seen from it, okay. Dam would make it interesting. Okay, didn't miss anything. Fine. Expedition transport. Wait, what? An even better troop transport than the massive one? Oh yeah, wow. That thing is quite good. Costs a lot more, but damn. That's a lot more space. And better boarding defense strength. Which is ridiculous. Weapons range increase for the large spaceport. Shield recharge rate. Yeah, shield recharge rate. I don't think anyone can ever go through our spaceports with those shields. Let me still design this real quick. I'll try to be quick here. And I don't know. Maybe the fast cruiser would be good, but I'm gonna go with the command cruiser, I think. It has no bonus, though. The long range would at least have some shield recharge, which is great. Although 5% on 7 doesn't sound that much. What is that? Not even 0.7, it's 0.35? It's not that much. I mean, but this one is actually the best. Only for us, this one is even remotely good. Unless every shield has 7 with us. If we have, let's say, 10 shields, that's 70. And 5% on that is 3.5. That is a little bit better. It's still not good, though. The Navy constructing the bigger transport ship. What is this? Sir, that's the bathroom. Remove it so we can fit more. Yeah, exactly. That's a lot of cubic meters you're wasting here, guys. Come on, they don't need to shower. They will die anyway on the planet. Exactly. That's how it goes. I think we go with the command cruiser then. Maybe not even. But weapons are big, and I'd rather have some sensors to help the fleet. We don't have the sensors yet that I want. And it doesn't even put any in here. It doesn't need it does need countermeasures in my opinion. It doesn't need the long range. I mean, trace jammer would probably be good. Trace scanner would be good. And I want the fleet versions of these for this thing. That would be important to me. And I think that would work. We don't need stealth then. We can have the atomic devastator. I don't want the tractor beams because I don't know how good they are. Do we need the ion cannon? I don't think we need one if it's only one. I'd keep the missile PD. Although, this is the 360 slot. They're good for these two. But the 360 slot should actually be something else in my opinion. Something that can make use of the degrees here. Don't know what this is. That could be a missile. Let's put a PD missile in here and get rid of this one as well. Now, let's see. We do have vector engines. I probably want some assault pods. By some I mean one. That is more than enough. Don't have many fuel cells in here. And we do need another reactor, sadly. Oh my god, this is way too much. But it is the smallest one we have, so yeah, fine. Probably want to get rid of this one. And then there's only 3 left. Ugh. That is not really cool. We could get rid of a shield. For more fuel cells. Would only give us one though, one fuel cell, so is that really worth it? It is quick enough. 28 per second, wow. Boarding defense is fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Wait a second, if we put the marine barracks in here. Where's that thing? I probably went over it already. Also the hyperdeny could be interesting. How big is that? 20? No, 20 is too much. That's more for the bigger ships. For the attack fleets then, which makes more sense. A defense fleet should scare them away if possible. It shouldn't try to kill something. The attack fleets are there to kill, so it's better if a carrier has hyperdeny and a battleship. Because those are not in defense fleets. Where is that thing? I thought we had them. Oh, we probably don't have it yet. Okay. Recreation center could be good. It's a lot of maintenance that we could save. It's just too big though for the moment. We do have enough energy collection rate. The better energy collector would save us another 5 here. And with another 5 and a shield gone, we could probably go for 2 more fuel cells. Although they do have fuel tankers with them. Do we have the battle cruiser? Yes, I do. Oh wait, do I have the better one? No, I don't think I have the better one yet. This is the command cruiser. Let's say the command kitty. That's fine. It's all kitties. Not all of them are named kitties, but I think we keep it this way for now. It doesn't have that much of an attack strength, sadly. It is there for bombarding, though. That's good. Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of aggressive stuff on there. Which is quite sad, actually. We have the atomic devastator and we have something that is missing. Don't like to have the atomic devastator on this side, but it's okay. Yeah, that's also very strange that the interceptor missile is there. I wanted to have it in the back. Oh, there is no back. No, there is. Oh, we have 2 missiles. Yeah, I don't want you then. Saves us a little bit. Maybe we can get something more aggressive in here, like another torpedo or something. One of these. Yeah, we need to save 8. That is possible. I could get rid of one of these. Would be the countermeasure system, but that's fine. Trace jammer wouldn't be enough, sadly. Could get rid of countermeasures. It has the starfighter bait. Doesn't really need to have one. Although starfighters are pretty good, but it doesn't need to have it. But that also masks the attack strength, actually, because I don't think... No, it does include the fighters and bombers. That makes me sad. Guys, what is this? Points at emergency food reserves? We're wasting space here. Yeah, indeed. Why do they need food? They can get food on the planet, you know? They can eat the aliens that we're invading. It's fine. I wouldn't care. God, that's so bad. If we could get off the reactor, we need a reactor upgrade, then we can get rid of it, and then we get another 16 size. That would be enough for another weapon, I think. But if I take this away, we're now really under, really out of energy here. We could do this. Yeah, it cannot fire everything all the time, but that could be fine for now. Is there anything we could put in here as, anyway, then? Oh, this is 10. We only have 8. Darn it. It's really bad. You know, we could get rid of the jammer. For what? For a targeting system. You know what? Yes. That's better. Put the target tracking in there. I think that should be better. And now I don't... I shouldn't forget to... Yes, get the Devastator Cruiser out of my rotation. Which means active designs... Where's my cruiser? There it is. Devastator, obsolete. Thank you, goodbye. Don't like that you have to do this, but it's fine. What do you mean our troops need to eat? Yeah. Exactly. I mean, they don't. It's just luxury. They're military troops, they're Marines. They don't need luxury. They need to eat the hearts of their enemies. That's all. And gain their strength by doing so. Admiral Erebus nicht, Chief of Naval Operations, yeah. Perfect. I think we're still waiting for the battle... we have the battle cruiser, yes, but we are still waiting for the battleship version of that. Yeah, here. The fleet command ships. And maybe it's better to give this thing the sensors, but it has even more weapons, so I want it to hurt, you know? Definitely want the accelerated construction now, though. We went through this quite quickly, I like it. I don't like how badly this behaves. We definitely want, yes, the mining research, thank you. Because we have a planet that needs this. And I want to put this a little further up, and I hate how laggy this is, and that this is not a drop-down menu. Wouldn't you guys agree that this should be a drop-down menu? And that there's no excuse that it isn't? Not drop-down, I'm sorry, not drop-down, drag and drop, that's what I meant. Put that in front, and put this in front. Ship defense systems? That takes a while, so no. Yes, I think this could save us a lot. A frick ton. It does mean that we need to get through all of our designs then, when we have this. Oh god, the lag, guys. It's ridiculous. And I don't know where that comes from. But it is there. I'm clicking like crazy. You wouldn't even believe. Until it recognizes what I want to do. Erebus, the type of admiral to place the button to open diplomatic channels right next to the trigger to launch the entire fleet's thermonuclear arsenal. Why right next to it? I would actually think you would just change, you know, you would take a piece of paper and some tape and just tape over the actual designation of the button, diplomatic channel open, or something like this. Why make another button, you know, that takes electronics, that takes microchips, that takes everything? Why? No, it takes space. We don't have space. It's the same button, definitely. Base destroyed. Again. It's still there, though. So you're lying to me, game. I don't like to be lied to. That is better. Was probably this base. Okay, we're still... No, we're not. Why aren't we? Why are we at this moon? An ocean moon full of Xenox, which I don't want here. The Atuka are actually okay. We're trying to get these guys away. We want the Agdarians, but there are no Agdarians for now. Even though we have a migration treaty. Which should help in getting them. We need a free colony. Where's an Agdarian colony? An independent colony, that is. There. Where are you guys? God, I hate the diplomatic screen. Okay, they're with them. I'll give them a gift and give them limited trade, and we'll try to get these guys. I need them. Even if that pisses these guys off, I don't care. And also some humans would be... Oh, or even these guys. These guys give 10% research. Oh god. And also with the stupid... No? You guys are in someone else's territory. Fine then. Send a gift. Done. Treaty. Done. Okay, let's see if we can get them out of there. This is... Yeah, that's the Teekans. I mean, I don't care to piss them off. Would be fine with me. I just need the people. And that's 10% more research. More all research, actually. You're trying to attack me here, huh? No, they're not. They're just sitting around with a lot of troops. And what did they do here? Did they take this planet? My game is dying. Yep, it died. Ladies and gentlemen, peace among the stars. Warning, warning, nuclear launch imminent. Indeed. I love it. Let's put a cut in here then. Thank you for watching. We restart the game and then next part we're back. See you next time. Leave me a like if you like, sub my YouTube if you haven't, follow me on Twitter and on Twitch, and come to Discord. See you then. Bye bye.